Hi guys, I'm Jimmy, and today I'm going to share what I did in this summer. This summer I participated in the uni's internship, and I did an experiment which is aiming to investigate the effects of different homogenization buffer solution on the subcellular skeletal muscle protein expression in young and older adults. And firstly, who am I? I'm an international student from Hong Kong and studying the sport exercise and health science. I undergo a summer internship and working in Professor Lee Green's lab. And my experiment is to determine if the expression of key molecule targets will be changed in different homogenization buffers or not, and determine whether the age difference will be alter the expression of these molecular targets. In my experiment, I have 6 samples in total, 3 young and 3 older adults, and I use 3 buffers in total. The first one will be TRISXCL buffer, the second one will be REPA buffer, and third one will be TriTNX buffer. The TRISXCL is the non-detergent based buffer, which is common to use in Lee's lab. And the second one, REPA buffer, is a very strong buffer, which only we want to use on mixed muscle one in order to find out the total protein yield. And we use mitochondria, collagen, myofibula, and cytoplasm to test the protein yield in the muscle flexion separately. And here's a little bit video in the lab. Yeah, he's Ryan, a PhD student who did the experiment with me all the time, and I learned a lot from him throughout this summer. And I used Western blot to find out the protein expression, and here's the video about the Western blot. There you see the protein goes from the top to the bottom. The higher protein, if the protein is in high level, represent the protein have a lot greater size. If the protein stays at the bottom, it means the protein size will be smaller compared to the one in the high level one. Yeah, the pink paper, filter paper, is represent the specific protein expression. The deeper color in the filter paper represent the higher protein expression it has in the specific level. And the results part will be the protein yield is significantly different between mixed muscle, cytoplasm, and mitochondria, but not in collagen and myofibula. However, it's not significantly different between the buffers, and no interaction effect was observed. And in the protein expression part, there will be no significantly different between the age, but we find out there will be significantly different between different buffers, but it depends on the different muscle flexions. The take-home message for the experiment will be, we guess the non-detergent based buffer may alter the cellular distribution of the specific protein and cause slightly difference on protein yield and expression, which further studies will be needed. And the researchers should be more careful to determine which buffer they are using when they're doing their experiment. And I think it has to depends on what they want or what muscle flexion they're targeting. Like the TriTNX may be beneficial for immunoblocking techniques, but not for mass spectrometry analysis when determining the rates of protein synthesis. Well, I learned a lot in this summer, and thanks again for Mr. Lee and the uni provide this internship opportunity to me. And yeah, here is my sharing, and thanks.